Oh, hello, my friends. Your boy Seth here, bringing you a look at Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, the new game from the folks at Simogo of Sayonara Wild Hearts fame, as well as many others. One of my favorite independent developers. I've been excited for this game for quite some time. I'm looking forward to diving into it. And yeah, I don't really have too much more preamble other than that. There will be a purchase link in the video description if you like what you see here. We're just going to take kind of a quick look at it. This is like a puzzle game, so I don't like to show too much of it. I don't want to spoil too many of the game's secrets for you, but we're just going to dive in and see what we have. Hopefully give you enough of a look to kind of get a sense of what the game is and what it's about. I like the descriptor there right away. Car. It's locked. Okay. Yeah, I do have a car key. Start the car, listen to the radio, look in the glove compartment. There's an instruction booklet and a letter. Ah. Thank you for selecting the Lorelei and the Laser Eyes software. Please read this instruction booklet to ensure proper handling and maximum enjoyment. Save this instruction booklet for future reference. Okay. Before playing, what really happened at this old hotel? Who are you? Who are the other visitors? The goal of this game is to find the truth. To get the most out of this gameplay in a quiet and dimly lit environment with pen and paper at hand. I love this. This game requires knowledge of real-life systems like the 24-hour clock, Roman numerals, Arabic numbers, and other such-like concepts. Part of this game deal with and depict sensitive subjects and themes. Player discretion is advised. Okay. Controlling the game. Directional input. If the player has enough caffeine in her blood, she will instead run. Also used for various selections in menus and highlighting objects when in a zoomed-in perspective on an object. Okay. Press any button near an interactable object or another character. The player character will be able to interact and take contextual action in different ways. I see. When the player character is not in the proximity of anything, pressing the button will allow her to introspect. Oh. The introspection screen allows you to view various information you come across during your adventure. Okay. A 100% truth recovery is not needed to complete the game. Good to know. She has photographic memory. Every letter, document, note, and other important information found throughout the game is stored. Good. Current possessions allows you to see what the player character is currently carrying in her bag. Mental notes. A task list, essentially. Personal history. After finding a bite-size system, you'll also be able to access it through the introspection screen. Ah, okay. Computers are found throughout the game where we can save. Okay. It does not automatically save progress, so we do need to manually save. Should the game end, you will have to restart from your latest save. Okay. Alright. Save your game before loading unknown files. Good to know. Alright. We'll find American dollars throughout the course of the game. The different rewards you can purchase with them are not required to complete the game. Good to know. Their amount is finite, and new things to purchase might be discovered as you progress. Okay. Bolted shortcuts. Opening the shortcuts are not required to complete the game, but it'll make traversal quicker. Okay. Good to know. Listen very carefully if a person wearing an owl mask speaks. If a revolver is raised, it means the game could be over if you do not answer correctly. You might not always have the required knowledge to solve a puzzle. Explore, observe, and make sure to check your memories. Aha. Okay. A photo fell out. Ah, well, let's see. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see. Syracuse, December 13th, 1962. Signorina. As discussed, I'm expecting your arrival at Hotel, is that Letze's? Letze's Yar, maybe? On January 7th, next year. Next year is underlined. Okay, so 1963 would be the next year, which I'm assuming is when this is set. This project is my magnum opus, the mother goose of all birds. It is my firm belief that you can help me transcend the limitation of art for humans. We'll put on a show for the eyes of the cosmos. Abimo pector, R narrow. I see. Okay, well, I actually kind of want to... Let's leave it unlocked for now. Why do I feel like the license plate is a bit strange? Anyways. Okay. It's too late to go back. Okay, so we can't go back that way. I feel like it sort of wants me to, what does happen if you start the car? Okay. The car won't start. Okay, I'm not going to listen to the radio. Let's go ahead and lock it this time. I mostly just don't want the risk of a copyright strike more than anything. This is YouTube, y'all. This is YouTube. Y'all understand. Okay. Cemetery gate is locked. I don't imagine my car keys or my tampons will be able to unlock the gate, but that has been now written in my tasks. Okay. It's cool that, I mean, yeah, effectively it seems like this is like mostly a one-button game, right? Very smooth. I like the transitions here. Lorenzo the Great, a caravan. It's locked. There's a letter slot in the door. Tickets is scribbled in red paint below the slot. Okay, I don't have tickets. Okay. But it's good to know that that's what that is. So we'll leave that for now. Make our way to the hotel. See what we can find out. A barking dog. Hi, dog. The dog came over here. Hi. Aw, it's a very cute dog. Oh my god. Look at those eyes. Oh my god. Inspect the collar. Let's read the letter first. Our mystery starts in previous correspondence. Find the year. The year is 1963, right? Oh, but I still want to look at the... But I still want to look at the dog's collar. Man, look. So we have... Should be 1963, I believe. Ta-da! Does anything happen when I interact with the gate? Okay, no. Oh, here's a computer. This must be the byte size. Yep. Okay. Electrical cabinet is also locked. I don't know the combination, so... Do I need to, like, try it to get out? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Among handwritten notes like lockgate, feed dog, and right handwritten notes, there is a typed letter. Signorina, you were, as expected, clever like the mouse who finds the fresh carrot among moldy cheese. Forgive the strange welcome with a locked gate and a black dog. We have to be sure to keep uninvited guests away. Meet me inside. Our journey 116 years back in time is about to begin. The past is the key to the future. So 116 years. Let me bust out the old phone calculator. So 1963 minus 116. That would be 1847. So I'm assuming that's a code to something. We could try it here. Let's try 1847. Whoops. Oh no, actually that's... I think I did that right. 18... Hey. Okay. This is our panel. Bunch of numbers. I'm assuming that well, do I have to get to, I have to equal 2014 with these. So which combination of these numbers would equal 2014? Okay, well, let's find out. I'm busting out my calculator again. So 1402 plus 197 plus... No, that's not going to be it. That's not going to be it at all. 1402 plus 540 plus... Yeah, so it's 1402 plus 540 plus 72 should be it. Look at us go. Kind of crushing it right now with these early tutorial puzzles. With things like logic and math. Okay, here is our... here's where we can save, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, right. So I one thing to be aware of, because this is a one-button game, it's bolted from the other side, that's a shortcut. Because this is a one-button game, there's no, like, I was just trying to hit B to, like, back out there, but every button does the same thing. So I did need to, like, physically migrate to the, you know, sort of, like, leave computer. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god. Look at him. Can I look at his collar now? I want to know his name. I mean, I'm glad that you can pet the dog, but I'm a little upset that I presumably have no way of knowing his name now. Is this the same room that I was just in? No, it mustn't be, right? A surveillance monitor. Ah, okay, so we can kind of make something a little more clearly in focus. There's a man at the gate. Interesting. Okay. We need some sort of a combination in order to remove the bolt from the gate, so we don't have that yet. What did that say? XVI? That's what? Is that 16? SXVIC or SXVIC. I know that does S mean something in Roman numerals? Roman numerals S meaning. Is that a thing? I'm not actually sure. Huh. The base Roman fraction is S, indicating 1/2? I don't know. Maybe does Roman numerals SC? Does that mean something? Huh. I don't know. We'll have to come back to this. But I wonder if that has something to do with the combination as well. Okay. What do we have here? These sculptures. Magician. Looks sort of like the guy at the gate, right? And Dreamer. Is he like right outside the gate? Is he just like chilling? It looked like he was here, right? Like it looked like he was here by the bench. Ah. There's a calling card hidden inside the hat. Oh, interesting. I'm half a magician without you. May I be permitted the enchanted pleasure of entertaining you this evening. You complete me, Lorenzo the Great, which is the magician who's... I'm actually taking a picture on my phone here of these symbols. That is the guy whose... caravan is outside. Half a magician without you. May I be permitted the enchanted pleasure of entertaining you this evening? You complete me. The direction which these triangles are pointed makes me think that it is correlating maybe to the statues here in the courtyard. But I don't know which one is which. Artist and creator. Huh. And I also don't know if there's any way to, like, move these. Is there any... Is that a thing? Or maybe that will determine, like... Maybe that kind of points me to which is which. Or I could just be completely wrong also. Yeah, because on the image, two of them are sort of looking to each other, and two of them are sort of looking away to each other. Okay. Well, look at these footprints. A keypad next to the door, which has... Oh, what was that? What was that year? The year was it 1847? It was 116 removed from 1963, right? 1847, yes. 1847. Very good. Okay. Privat. There's someone talking in there. Ooh, do I listen in or let it be? I guess I'll listen in. You want to change the title to Laser Eyes? More action? Have you even read what I sent you, Mr. Bob Hamburger? Is there someone with a soul I can talk to instead? I'm not being rude. If anything, I'm being too polite. Huh. Interesting. Bob Hamburger is a hell of a name. There are notices about events and happenings at the hotel. Missing script pages. Has anybody seen my lost pages last seen in my typewriter January 13th? The content has cosmic personal value. There's a substantial reward for finding all 9 of them. Please deliver them personally. I'm staying in room 1963, which is also the year. I think January 13th, wasn't the initial letter dated for December 13th, so I think that would be like a month removed. Exhibition. Second floor open all day, free admission. Among the many portraits, lithographs, and sculptures in the collection of Hotel Letzes Yar, I think, maybe, guests and visitors are welcome to visit the exhibition hall on the second floor. We're proud to currently be hosting the absorbing mixed media work of Lorelei Weiss, as well as our standing showing of Renate, maybe? Schwarzwald's, I don't know how to pronounce that, Hemoscorper? Thanks to the fantastic anime Freerun, I know that Himmel means sky in German. I don't know what Scorper means, or Skjorper maybe, or Skirper. I don't know what that means, but I know Himmel means sky. There's something written on the back of the note. Oh, okay. Well, this just looks... have you taken the challenge of knowledge, and are ready to, what does that say? Step out into a world of true art. Is this just like literally the same thing backwards? Might be. Are you the... oh, it's hard to read that. We welcome you, the real connoisseur, to see it all in the... What is that? Is that the red gallery? On the second floor. Okay. ghost tour. Guided ghost tour with dinner. Backyard sign up required. Brave the haunted dark nooks and crannies of the hotel and soak up the atmosphere of centuries past. Our nightly ghost tour is exclusive to our bravest guests, as the old building is home to a wide variety of spirits, good and bad, most famously the Countess, who is said to stalk the hallways in search of her eyes. And who knows, perhaps you will also be invited to find and enter the many hidden passages on the tour. Please observe that pre-registration is required, and that children are only allowed in the company of an adult. Fortune telling and magic show locations to be announced, free for hotel guests. Since its opening, the mystery of magic and fortune telling has been synonymous with Hotel Let's Yar. Our guests can meet with the local mystic or enjoy his mysterious magic show, but be aware, he always has a trick up his sleeve. Okay. Quiz night. Secret location only for members. Feeling knowledgeable? Try joining the Secret Quiz Club. Hotel Let's Yar is a proud home of Europe's most trying trivia nights. How trying? Well, try finding it in the first place. To those who find their way to the hallways of wisdom, we promise an elite quiz which will challenge your awareness and perhaps even put your survival skills to the test. Has anyone seen our document tubes? Please come by our temporary studio in the basement if you know of their whereabouts. Thank you. Okay. Interesting. We have a phonograph. Start the music and hope that we don't get a copyright strike for it. Elevator service sign. Notice, elevator is out of service. We apologize for the inconvenience. Elevator service info. There's a telephone number that is blotted out. The only thing we can make out is a 4 and perhaps the beginnings of a 6 or an 8. Housemaster GmbH. Okay. Oh, an espresso machine. Well, I don't have anything to make coffee, but... A dog like all other dogs. Plus... Automobile. Oh. Dog plus automobile? Is there something I can do with the dog and the car, maybe? Now I'm curious. That's interesting. Let me actually take a quick look back. I don't imagine there's anything that I can do, but I kind of want to take a quick look back at the caravan and see if anything's changed since getting that note from the magician. I don't imagine it has, but I just want to take a quick look. Yeah, I don't have tickets, so... Okay. Good to know. Yeah, the game is, feels extraordinarily well made. I'll say that. Like, it, you know, this is like a full 1080, 60 experience. Like, there isn't a hint of slowdown on the thing. It feels very smooth, very snappy. What do we have here? An American dollar. We have $1 American dollar. Look at us go. Yeah, it's bolted from the other side, because of course it is. All of these shortcuts seem to be. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to, like, actually move or interact with these sculptures in any way. At least not from out here. Can I go behind the counter? Doesn't look like it. The fancy hotel. Another American dollar. Look at us. We have $2. Wow, $3. Oh, here's a document tube. First etage? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Is that a person's name? Let me Google that. See what that means. First. I also, that looks like maybe it's German? Let's see. Oh, no. All it... Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't want to look that up, because when I Googled it, I actually got Lorelei and the Laser Eyes related results. So, we don't want to see any of that. What is that? Adien to Tbilisi? It's like upside down. So many combinations of things. Everything's locked. Another phonograph. Biographies have been torn out from the shelf. Oh, the life and times of Lorelei Weiss. The pages are torn out. Renzo Nero, this is the person, un animal terrible, maybe? Most of the book is covered in red paint, but a few pages and paragraphs are still readable. This is the person who wrote us the initial letter, Nero. Given the recurring themes of gambling, Nero's comment about cards in a 1960s interview in Technic and Photography comes as no surprise, which, by the way, this is, supposedly, at least the letters that we've seen so far reference 1963, so it's a bit weird that this is referring to the 1960s in the past tense. There's magic in cards. My childhood friend Gino could do things with cards that I've never seen since. He was good with tricks. Little Gino, il bruto, a horrible gambler. He never realized that in order to win, you have to cheat. He was a simple boy who relied on luck. The game is rigged. Cheating is part of the game. The occult always had a hold on Nero, from his scrapbooks and indeed his work, which often included elements like crystal gazing, tarots, and such. We can surmise that he was particularly interested in soothsaying. He once said to Claudia Piccini, editor of the Etymologist's Dream, that he did not need to see the finished cut. He had already seen the whole film in a prophetic vision. He often said in interviews that he did not believe in fate, but to friends he often spoke about different methods to see the future. Contradictions are contrary to my beliefs, he famously wrote to his worst critic, Paul Dumont. Nero's relationship with money was complex. He would often gamble and frequently said that magic and money walk side by side in art. Yet he would contradictively as often claim that money stifled creativity, calling it a red, man-eating beast. Whenever he had won big, he would buy a new black suit and gladly spent money on diffuse creative endeavors which were often left unfinished. He would frequently donate money to a local dog shelter since there were no anti-cat shelters to be found. Several friends and acquaintances have told stories about how Nero would carry around large amounts of cash in grocery bags or in his pockets, which would often result in him misplacing or losing them altogether. Besides the technical aspects, Nero had little interest in the historical spectacles created in the Senatorzo, maybe? Senatorzo. I don't know exactly how you pronounce that. The apparatus was too big to create anything which would not be controlled by outside forces. In one of Nero's many manifests, there is a satirical proposal claiming that only dictators should be allowed to direct films. The holiness of creative control is a recurring theme in Nero's scribblings and work. As time passed, his opinion would swing, and he instead regarded being out of control as the only viable way to create art. Surrendering to the ether, Nero calls it in another manifest. Nero's time at Senatorzo is rarely spoken of, but he spoke of it briefly and admittedly vaguely in a 1959 interview with Swedish TV's Lars Halland. I heard the whispers in the stomach of the behemoth Senatorzo. The old vanguard, survivors from the silent era. I knew that there was an ancient conspiracy. I wanted in. Ah. Very interesting. Oh, okay. So, there's some stairs there that aren't exceedingly obvious. Books about language. Ah, ab imo pector, from the deepest chest, from the bottom of my heart with deepest affection. That's how the magician signed, Or sorry, no, that isn't the magician. That's how Nero signed, I think, the initial letter. Abimo pectore. Ars longa vita brevis. Art is long, life is short. Auri sacra famis, is that what that is? Accursed hunger for gold. Auri sacra famis. I felt like there was something Ori I felt like came up. The Greek alphabet. Ah. This will probably come in handy. I'm going to take a picture of this on my phone. I'm going to be like a crazy person playing this game. I'm just going to have like pictures on my phone and handwritten scrawl. Good to know. I was quickly scanning to see if there was anything that resembled the S and the C symbol that I saw before. Okay. Good to know. So we have some sort of directions and various translations of those directions. So we have like the various translations of like, you know, for example, north, N means north, and in English it's pronounced north. In France it's nord. Also in Italian. Yeah, so cool. Good to know. Books about numbers. SC Bolt. SC Bolt. This has to be tied to that. That must be tied to that locked door. Interesting. Your shortcut. Yes, exactly. This collection of my original number conundrums range from beginner to intermediate. Each puzzle can always be answered with a number between 0 and 99, and are all sure to challenge your gray cells. I hope this book will both entertain and train your intellect. Okay. Well, how do I actually engage with it? Okay. Oh. Interesting. Look at all this. These are character names, clearly. Oh yeah, we're gonna need like a pen and paper for this. I'm not prepared for this. V plus L equals 135. Which number is behind the black bar? Oh, wow. Look at all of this. How many puzzles are there? Yeah, I mean, we have like just a ton of... You know what, though? I think the 16 was significant. Right? In an octagon-shaped room with 8 doors, the door to the north is marked as 0 with red paint, but someone has scratched away the writing on all the southern doors. Okay. The 2 other northern-facing doors are marked 45 and 315. The door to the west is marked 270, and the door to the east is marked... Huh, okay. 8 doors. 1 to the north is 0. Okay. Writing on the southern door is scratched away. The other 2 are 45 and 315. Door to the west is marked 2. So it seems like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like angles. Right? Like angles of an octagon. And that hidden number might well be, let's see, can I look up like angles of an octagon? Maybe that would help. Let's see. So, yeah, 45. We can see that. 315, though. Because it's essentially made of a bunch of 135-degree angles. So if I would have to draw this out to determine what that number actually is, but I think I'm on the right track. Because 135. 315 minus 135 is 180. Okay. So what's the difference between 315 and 270? That's another 45-degree angle. Yeah, okay. So it's another 45. Northern-facing doors are 45 and 315. The door to the west is 270. So could it be 315 plus 45? That'd be 360. So that could be the hidden number, but I don't know. I would have to actually like draw it out to know for sure. Interesting. Oh. Unlike the 12-hour system, the superior 24-hour clock system is divided into 24 hours, counting from midnight to midnight. For example, 00 is midnight, 2014 is 14 minutes past 8 in the evening, and 1847 is 47 minutes past 6 in the evening. And that's underlined. 1847, of course, has been a popular number. Okay. Yeah, these same sort of popular numbers are coming up here. Okay. Yeah. A strobogrammatic number is a rotationally symmetric ambigram. When written with most standard characters, a strobogrammatic number can be rotated 180 degrees and appear the same. Numbers like 8, 11, 69, and so on are examples of strobogrammatic numbers. I see. The most recent strobogrammatic years were 1881 and 1961, and the next is as far away as 6009. Interesting. Okay. Well, we could try 360 as the combination of that room. Something to keep in mind. Oh. Nostalgia figurines. Collect all 20. Let's try it. Oh. Look at this little guy. Cute. Little, like, apple alien. Very good. Well, this may be as good a place as any to call this video, not only because I don't want to spoil the entire game for y'all and spoil too many of the game's early puzzles, but hopefully, this gives you a look at what the game sort of is. This is a very heady puzzle game. You're going to want to have, like, a pen and paper next to you. You're going to want to have, like, your phone to take pictures and notes and things. I mean, this is going to be, like, a sort of... you know, I've not played something that made me want to grab my, like, actual notebook and paper to scrawl notes since, like, The Witness. So if you're into stuff like this, I am. So I'm really looking forward to sort of like digging deeper into this thing. And if you're into this sort of thing, then you would probably enjoy this game as well. This has just been a very early look at it. Again, there's a purchase link in the video description for the North American eShop page. I'm also very just impressed on the way the game like looks and runs. It's beautiful. And it's just running, I mean, you know, flawlessly. So... seems like a sort of great thing to play on Switch. I can't wait to play it like in handheld on the OLED. So very, very cool game. And I'm looking forward to digging even deeper in. I'm sure that we will be talking about this on our weekly Nintendo podcast. If you love indie games and Nintendo, you should check out our weekly Nintendo podcast. It's called All In, a Nintendo podcast. It goes live every Saturday. and there are links to that in the video description as well. And hey, for more Nintendo video content like this, you're already in the right place, all in right here on YouTube. So go ahead and like and subscribe before you head out. We're always posting videos like this one, showcasing indie games on the Nintendo Switch and much, much more. So thanks for watching. This has been Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I've been Seth, and we'll see you next time.